Hi everyone, Happy New Year! So, in honor of the new year coming, as it is the 31st of December, I am going to be showing you all my NES retro gaming collection. Now, I do have other gaming consoles, such as a PS2, a GameCube, a Wii, a Nintendo Switch, a Game Boy, but I'm just a big collector, okay? But I thought it'd be nice to show you guys one of my biggest collections, my NES. My biggest one though is a Switch. And Switch is not retro. Switch is not retro, just for any of you guys who have no idea what a Switch is. Or the Nintendo Switch is. So I thought it'd be nice to show you guys my Nintendo Entertainment System from 1985. Here she is. Now this console is amazing. I got this at a store called Back to the Future here in nice Rhode Island. Here in Rhode Island, it's a great game console. I really, really like it. It works as how it's supposed to. I'm actually in my parents' bedroom right now because the smaller TV works better. So yeah, this is my NES, and it looks amazing. It has this little random thing right down here that when you unlatch it, it gives you a third-party port or whatever it is. You have the AV cables or channel 3 or 4 switch, the AC adapter, and then and the video and audio. Yeah, video and audio ports, and then the AF switch, which is the little white AV cable port. So yeah, now I'm gonna start showing you guys the controllers. Then I will get on the games, okay? Okay. So my first ever controller I got with the console, and this thing is in pristine condition. It's really good. I love using it. All the buttons have a nice little feel to them. This is model number 4. My NES. It is model number 1. NES 001. The model number 1. It's amazing. Absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. My next controller is off-brand, which kind of sucks, but it actually works very well. It's not tugging on it. So this is my TTX Tech controller. This controller is a bit more weird. Got this at a store called the Toy Vault, along with quite a few of these games. Santa actually brought me one. This is great. I love it. It's super fun to use. The only problem with it though is that if you pull it, if you're tugging on it, it will like crash the game completely. I don't question it. I've tried it before. I'll probably make retro gaming skits. Trust me, it will happen. Now the next thing is the NES Zapper. Now you're probably wondering, John, that TV. I know, okay, I know. It's the TV. It's it's not a CRT. I use this at my grandma's house. And it has this little thing where if you put it in, it'll like have a receiver, which I really like. And it works amazing. The only game I play on this is Duck Hunt, but we'll be getting to that in one moment. In fact, the one moment is right now. Be going in alphabetical order, just so you guys know. So, the first game in alphabetical order is Anticipation. This is one of my newer games, and it comes with this Nintendo cover. And I bought it for $4. It came with a Nintendo cover. I got this from the Toy Vault here at the Macy's Mall. It's amazing. They call it Nintendo. It's Nintendo's first video board game. I really like it. It's the people on the cover remind me of the people from Friends. I don't watch it, but I know who the characters are. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a great game. I actually recommend it. I just bought it because I felt like it, but yeah, I very much recommend it. Go get it for yourself. Okay, next game in alphabetical order is Donkey Kong Classics. This game I got from eBay and includes Donkey Kong 1. Donkey Kong Jr. If you don't know what Donkey Kong Jr. is, I don't blame you. Donkey Kong Jr. is a lost character in terms of Nintendo. Like, he's known, but they don't really use him anymore. It's very, very sad. He had a lot of potential. We all know what Donkey Kong is about, but Donkey Kong Jr. is about saving Donkey Kong from Mario. No, Mario is not a villain, just so you guys know. I really like the cover art for this one. It's really cute. I find it kind of amusing. Now this is actually very, very fun. The next game is in alphabetical order. 1 second. Is Dr. Mario, the one and only. This game is about getting rid of viruses. I don't really have too much to say about this game besides since it was made in 1990, it just looks more aesthetically pleasing. And the songs are something that that will never be lost. They're just amazing. Um, I don't know why, but mine has a little pause symbol on it. You see it right there? I don't know why that's there. It just says, yeah, it's a great game. Now the next game is maybe. So this is probably my most rare game in my collection. Mega Man. Santa gave me this one this Christmas. This game is hard as heck. Not even kidding. This game is extremely hard. I did beat the fireman, except the game does not save. Yeah, it doesn't save. I don't know why. It just doesn't. So that basically means I have to start all over again. But I'm fine with that. It's a great game. I absolutely love it. The graphics are like something out of, I don't know, the SNES. Um, this game only sold 1 million copies, and that's not a lot for a video game. So, let's go on to the next game. I am not a football fan, but it's NFL. It's NES Play Action Football. I got this from my brother, and I actually do like it being in my collection, even though I don't really use it. It's a 4-player game, my only 4-player game. Yeah. What I do like about it is how it has a national anthem in it. Mm. Now, who is ready for papers? Paperboy. This game I got at Back to the Future. Great store. Recommend going in there. If you live in Rhode Island and you want to get into retro gaming, go there. They know a lot about it. This game is amazing. It's very, very fun. It's very, very challenging, but I've had a lot of fun with it. It's the whole gist of the game is you have to deliver papers while dodging obstacles, like people who are running after you, and guys who are jackhammering a sidewalk. Yeah, I don't really get it either. Now, I think we've been waiting long enough for this series, the next series of games. But I'm gonna be nice. Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Da, 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 da. This was my first ever NES game, and I got it for free. The guy there was nice enough, as Back to the Future, and realized I was just getting into the hobby of retro gaming collection, along with model trains, which I got into a long time ago, by the way, which I do hope to show you a collection of. Um, yeah. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt is a rare one, I think, because it was only made for a limited amount of time. Yet people call it rare, and I see it everywhere. Literally, I went to GameStop yesterday, and this was there. GameStop. Like, I'll go to any retro gaming store, and there'll be like 5 copies of it. I'll be like, Is this game rare? Because you get my point. Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, everyone knows what that game is. But that is the game with the zapper when you have to shoot things. The ducks. It does not work on a newer TV because it's very hard to explain. Go watch a video on it. Go watch the gaming historian's video on the light gun. But yeah. Okay. Next game is Super Mario Brothers 2. I got this game at I got this game at I got this game at Toy Vault, and I love it. My brother says it's his least favorite Mario game. I can see why in some way. It is a pretty hard Mario game. Kinda sorta. At least to him. He's not a big retro gamer, but he likes retro games. It's fun, don't get me wrong. I like how I just got to pick things up in the game and just go I just gotta chuck them out of existence. That's my favorite part of the whole game. Yeah, this game is amazing though, and what I find really cool is how they still are using like Donkey Kong. Like they used to do this to show what the game was about, like what the game would look like. But now, yes, like now they're putting in physical artwork. So sorry about that. Excuse me, I yawned. Now they're putting in physical artwork. So like Mega Man and Paperboy, they were doing that, and Donkey Kong Classics. Like we've seen a few games that they're doing that. Because people knew the games were going to be like 8-bit and stuff like that. So yeah, like NES Play Action Football has one of the best um things that you can like some of the best cover art. So this is like kind of whim they showed to do this. This game was made this game was just like a thing of Doki Doki Panic, except with Mario sprites put over it. You get my point, I hope. Watch another. Well, I'm not the best with explaining this stuff. So before I get onto the best, one of my favorite games on the NES, I want to get into the thing that has made NES games actually kind of easy for me. That's right, the game Genie. Huh. Oh, sorry about that. This thing is not made or produced anymore, but it's amazing. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I've effed up a lot of games with it. Excuse my language, by the way. Um, it's very fun though, and don't worry, it does not like fully like destroy the game. You basically put a game in like this. You put it in the NES, and then you will put it in the NES. And once you power it on, it'll ask you. It'll like say, "Do you want to put any codes in?" Put some codes in. Bam! You completely changed the game. Go watch a Kill Gruz video about it. He's done a lot of this kind of stuff. I don't know, but for me, this thing is amazing. It's a lifesaver. So after I'm showing you the collection, I'll be seeing which games I have actually beat. Yeah, it's not too many, just one, but or two. But you'll get my point. But now for the best game on the NES. The Ring Pong. Super Mario Brothers 3, the best game on the NES. This game was revolutionary for its time. Because, you know, the Sega Genesis was out. That was doing really. Mega Drive, Sega Genesis, whatever you. If you're living in Japan, it's Sega Mega Drive. You get my point. This game was amazing at a time when 16-bit stuff was coming out. I've heard about a few versions that have the bros on the left side because and some of those got out in the circulation, but I do not have that. I have this one, and I really, really like it. This game is one of the best NES games ever. Besides, I actually really love my whole collection. Um, and I just remembered I have another game to show. So yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3, great game, absolutely love it. I recommend it. If you're starting a retro game collection, buy this. Buy the whole Mario trilogy. Do not go on DK Oldies. Sorry about that. Just DK Oldies is a big old scam. watch a video on it. Now for the final game, The Adventures of Link, the Gold Edition. Now this one I got yesterday. Now you're probably thinking, Sean, this game looks like it was in a house fire. Does it even work? You have a point. But yes, it does work. I was playing it yesterday. I had a lot of fun. I got this from GameStop yesterday. They had Yoshi's Cookie. I'm not sure if I want to get Yoshi's Cookie. I did set a challenge for myself to beat every single Mario game every single game that Mario has ever been in. I'm talking cameos. So maybe. Um, I really like it. It's really fun. And it may be a bit brown, maybe a bit darkened, but I don't really mind. I'm just happy to have it in my collection. It's all gold. It's very, very nice. Um, I've heard that if you put this thing against the light, that it will blind you. It didn't blind me. That can be the case. So yeah, that's my NES retro game collection. Now, for the games I have beaten a few rounds of Dr. Mario. I have beaten Super Mario Brothers. I have beaten Donkey Kong. If you count like one or two, 3 rounds of it, I have beaten Donkey Kong Jr. Only one round of it. It's kind of hard. I have never won in anticipation. I've never beaten Paperboy Mario 2. I just got the Zelda game. It's the second Zelda game, by the way. It's the Adventure of Zelda 2. It's the second one. Now, the Adventure of Link 2. Some odd reason the cartridge just says Zelda 2 so people don't get confused. Actually, I did get confused. Because at the GameStop yesterday, when he said that, I said, wait. Is it the gold one? He said, yes. I said, I'll take it. I also got a new Mario game, Mario and Luigi Brothers Ship there. I had a gift card if any of you guys are wondering. So yeah, I have not beaten Paperboy. I have not beaten, I've only beaten the Fireman and Mega Man. But if I had to choose between all these games to pick one favorite, I'd have to choose all of them. Yeah. You see, all these games are great. They're fun. They're amazing for their time. And for the day, some of these games have stood the test of time, like the Mega Man game. That game is just fun. Dr. Mario has definitely stood the test of time. That is fun. So yeah, that will be it from from good old John. And no, my last name is not reviews. I just put that in there. I just reviewed my whole retro game collection. Sayonara, my good old friends.